Today on the show, Twitter, mapping the brain, cardboard computers, open source movies, and chicken nuggets. This is TechSpank. So it's no secret that I hate Twitter. I think it's stupid and nobody really cares about anything anyone says. Now, social network analytics from Sysomos finally brought me the proof I needed. Over the course of a 2-month period, they followed 1.2 billion tweets from their Twitty creation out onto the Twitter sphere. And what did they find? More than 70% got no reaction at all. Nothing, not even a cool. Only 6% of tweets were retweeted and 23% actually got a reply. Of those, most of them happened within the first hour, and after that, tweets are pretty much dead to the world. So internet, why are we reporting this? Well, there's really no point in us or anyone else using Twitter. So while we have a Twitter page, we'd much rather you become a fan on our Facebook page at facebook.com/TechSpank. Every so often I throw cool stuff up there, so it's worth a look. Twitter, not so much. Up next, scientists want your brains! For a research study. And you don't have to take them out of your head. In a newly announced study, scientists will take a look at the brains of over 1,200 volunteers and try to map out the neural architecture. Amazingly, this is the first time a study this large has been conducted, and it's being funded by a $40 million boost from the National Institutes of Health. Researchers will also be taking note of other genetic and behavioral characteristics to paint the clearest picture yet of how our brains work. It'll use the latest imaging techniques and could really shake up how we treat brain disorders. Robert Williams from the University of Tennessee says, "I think it'll have the same kind of impact on neuroscience that the Human Genome Project had on human genetics, providing a strong foundation for other work." So that's good, right? Moving on, how would you like a computer with a case made completely out of cardboard? You wouldn't? Well, me neither, but listen anyway. A company called Recompute claims these cardboard cases are more eco-friendly and claim they won't even be at risk to bursting into flames because of the way the cardboard's treated and designed. Great! It'll cost you around $500 to get an AMD Athlon dual-core computer with Linux, which doesn't sound like that great a deal to me. But there's a whole bunch of people who would pounce on these things if they were a little more affordable. Homeless people, get it? Because they live in cardboard boxes already. Anyway, this next story is pretty awesome. You've seen the major movie studios pump out 3D animated movies over the years, and they're great, but they're also crazy expensive to produce. So, what if there was a movie created as an open source project? Oh wait, there is. Sintel is a short animated film that was created using the free software Blender. Over 150 artists replied to an open call and started working on this project for almost a year. I know what you're thinking. What did all these internet losers come up with using free software? It must look like crap.
Get him, Scales! Come on, get him! No! Scales?
That's the best looking crap I've ever seen. Now, I'm not going to get into the plot because you can watch it yourself for free on the web. Just head to sintel.org or grab the link from the TechSpank website. But check this out. The movie itself and even the files they use to render it will be released for free for everyone to distribute, learn from, and reuse. Now that's pretty amazing. What else is pretty amazing? Well, I'm not sure where this comes from or if it's true, but check out this photo. What do you think that is? If you're to believe the blog called Early Onset of Night, you'll think it's mechanically separated chicken parts, soon to become chicken nuggets and patties, but not before it's cleaned and dyed and smushed into the right shapes. Like I said, I don't know and I don't care. The phrase mechanically separated chicken is enough to make me want to vomit, which I'll do right after saying, that's all for this episode of TechSpank. As always, I'm James Papadopoulos, and I'll see you next time. What does a vomit noise sound like?